Hey YouTube, my name is Penny, I am Weird Girl Vintage, and I haven't done a haul video in a really long time, so I thought I would do one. It's the end of November. I had kind of a subpar month, not as great as I was hoping considering it's quarter four, but basically what I've heard and what I've kind of gathered is, you know, used clothing isn't really like a quarter four big boost. Like, I think everybody sells more, but you know, not a lot of people give used clothing as gifts, so it is what it is. You know, I'm still okay. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna show you some stuff. I went to the outlet yesterday, the Goodwill outlet, and I think I spent about $30 maybe. It's like 22 pounds. But yeah, I got a bunch of vintage stuff. I got a little bit of modern stuff. Trying to find things that'll sell quickly or that'll sell for a lot, so that's kind of where I'm at. So here we go. So this might not have a usable zipper, but it's this cool like puffer vest. It's super vintage. The label is St. Moritz. St. Moritz is really faded, but I can read it. It looks like it used to be a jacket, but the sleeves were zipped out. Which is fine, I'll just sell it as a vest. To me it just had kind of that like Marty McFly, like Back to the Future look, which I googled what he wears and this isn't really what he wears, but it's cool. It's from the 70s, so I'm going to list that one on Etsy for $29.99. So nothing crazy, but you know, pretty good. And on my Etsy store I do free shipping above $35. So yeah, most of the things on there are free shipping, but if it's below 35, then it's not. So next one is a vintage ugly Christmas sweater, and the brand is Victoria Harbor. They do a lot of them. And this is what it looks like. We got mistletoe, snowflakes, and Christmas trees at the bottom. There's the back. Really great condition. Almost seems like it's never been worn. It does have shoulder pads, but you know, you can always take them out. So that's a size medium. That one I'm going to list for $44.99, and that's also going to go on Etsy. So I've been trying to put a lot of stuff on Etsy, a lot of my new stuff that's vintage. Yeah, trying to build that up more. I'm trying to move away from eBay, even though eBay's been, you know, it's been good, but I just feel like it's not as good now as it used to be, so I'm just moving away from it. And I think a lot of people are. So next one, this one's a little bit messy, and it's never fun when there's like a ton of Velcro, because everything just gets stuck to itself. But basically it's a Harley Davidson Windbreaker jacket. So pretty cool. I tend to grab Harley Davidson whenever it's like unique. So there's the back. It's like got a vented back, which is cool. The only thing that's a bummer about it is, where'd it go? Yeah, there's like a hole in the sleeve, which I didn't notice until I got home. I'm still gonna list it because it's still cool. I mean, it's pretty worn. So that's a size large. That one I'm going to list for $24.99. I'll probably have offers open because it's damaged, and see how that goes. Next one. So this is a vintage Wrangler. There's the tag. Really nice old looking tag. And this is a pearl snap plaid shirt. It's really lightweight. But you can see the pearl snaps in the front there. I tend to grab pearl snaps when they're really nice. This one, the tag is faded, so I don't know what size it is. But that one I am going to list for $29.99. So this next one, I'm not going to be able to show the whole thing at once, but it's super cool. So here's the tag. It's instant action, definitely vintage. I believe it's 80s or 90s. It's a size small, and basically what it is it's a full tracksuit like onesie. So this is the top, there's a hood in the back, there's the sleeves, got the stripe going down, and there's the pants. Super cool. I think they're actually bell bottoms, which is so vintagey. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I'm gonna list it for $74.99 on Etsy and see how that goes. But yeah, it's really cool, great condition. Didn't seem like there was anything wrong with it, but you know, I'll have to check. This one is really, really cool. It's basically, I don't know if there's like a name for this, but it's a Gear for Sports sweatshirt, and basically like the fabric on the outside is like what it would normally be on the inside, like it's really soft and fuzzy, if you can see that, but this is definitely the right way out, because the patches are in the front. But yeah, it's like a patch stitched Harvard University sweater. There's the back, really good condition. And that is a size small. But yeah, so it's super cool. I don't know what it would be called, but that I'm gonna list for $64.99, and I think I'm gonna put that on eBay. This is a vintage current scene jacket. The tag is in the pocket, and on one side it's like this purple windbreaker, but it's actually reversible, so I'll just show you a little bit. The inside's just basically like a normal like cotton, I think it's like a poly cotton side. But yeah, both sides are nice, and Current Scenes is a pretty good brand for vintage, so I thought that was really cool. It's always cool when it's a reversible jacket, because, you know, one for rain, one for not rain. So I'm going to list that for $59.99. Next up, I have a Newport News leather jacket. It's like a patchwork style. Woo! There we go. So it's got, what, buttons in the front, and there's the back. And there's the tag. And that one is a size 14. This is a woman's jacket. It's really nice. It smells like very clean. So I don't think it's been worn maybe ever. So that one's $39.99 is what I'm going to list it for, and that's going to go on eBay. So the next one up is a vintage Columbia jacket. It's this purple windbreaker. Really nice, great condition. You know, a little bit worn, but it's old. What do you want from me? Bleh. So the zipper pull is broken off, which is a bummer, but it still works. It's just a little bit harder. But there's what the lining looks like. It's this really cool, like, pattern. I don't know if you can see, it was like purple and green. So nice little fleece lining. I got this just because I thought it was really funny. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if it's actually vintage. I mean, I don't see anything on the back, but I don't see, like, remnants of a tag, so I don't know. I grabbed it, so it is what it is. So on the front, it's, like, the South Carolina Gamecocks logo, and that says man's best friend, and on the back, there's, like, a puppy, and it's like, good boy, go Cox. And I am really mature. I have a mature sense of humor. Not everybody gets it. So next one is a vintage Nautica. At least I'm pretty sure it's vintage. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's the tag, and it's a polo shirt. It's got a little stain on it there at the bottom. But the patch says, what, like Intramural Championships Crew 1999. So that's why I assume that it's vintage, that and like the general style and the tag. But if anyone knows differently, please let me know. So that's a size large. I'm going to list that one for $14.99, which is not great, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's good, what's bad? This next one made my heart really happy. So it's a very old Disneyland Resort one. I feel like this is from like when they first opened this, but it's a Disney's California Adventure t-shirt, and there's the back, and it's super cool. If it was my size, 100% I would keep it. And it's a size XXL. Made in the USA, which is how you know it's super old. But yeah, really cool. I mean, California Adventure opened in 2001, which I remember. I was there. Well, I wasn't there, like, opening day. But anyways, I remember when they were building it. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, so it can't really be vintage, like, from 90s, but it's old, you know. Next one... It's kind of random. I just kind of took a chance. So it's the Victoria Beckham for Target brand. And I know sometimes those crossovers do pretty well. So it's got like ruffles in the front. I don't know if you can really see because it's dark. There you go. Ruffles in the front. There's like a bow. There's one thing wrong with it. Like one of these little like loops in the back is broken or ripped or whatever you want to call it. But it's still cool. And I looked it up. They do actually have a little bit of a following. Or not a following, but demand, so I'm gonna list it for $24.99, probably with offers. I've been putting offers on pretty much everything. Again, I took them off for a little while just because I felt like, oh, you know, maybe I'm missing out on like $5 every time. But then I was just kind of like, I just want to sell things. So that's where I'm at right now. So we've got a Chicos brand blue leather jacket. I really like the colored leather. Pretty basic. That is a size Chicos 2, which is, I believe, a regular XL. And I'm right. So I'm going to list that for $39.99. Next up is a Wilson's leather jacket. Here's the tag. It's got Thinsulate, and basically it's like a belted jacket, if you can see the belt there. Yeah, so there's the back. It's, I don't know if you would call it vented, but it's a nice one. It's like a detective style coat, you might say. I don't know if I'm going to sell this. I don't know if I would wear it, but I like it, so I got it. And it's a really good condition. So it's a Rue 21 shirt, which is, you know, Forever 21. And it says, "Me, sarcastic, never." And there's the back, same thing. Which, you know, I could relate. But I don't know if I could just, like, wear an item that's that blatant. But yeah, so it's a size large. I'll probably list it and see if it sells, and if it doesn't, then I'll just keep it. So I'm gonna list it for $19.99. Offers open. Oh, I got one more. Might be the coolest thing I found today. It's a really old Reebok Sport, like half-zip sweater, and I couldn't really find an exact label that looked like that, but I think it's from the 80s. So there it is again, if anybody wants to verify that. 80s? So here it is. It's blue with like yellow stripes, and there's the embroidered logo in the front. When I saw it, I thought it was, I don't know, like Polo or something like that, but no, it's Reebok. So it's really cool. No size on it, but it'll probably end up being like a large. And that one I'm going to list for $39.99 on Etsy. So that is everything that I got yesterday. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching another haul video. I know it's been quite a while, so thank you for sticking with me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm way better at keeping up with that. It's at Weird Girl Vintage. The links to my stores, Etsy, eBay, and Poshmark are below in the description. And finally, if you would not mind liking and subscribing, that'd be awesome. And yeah, have wonderful lives. Bye.